Hi. So I'm recording this video after almost 2 weeks later. So I just wanted to share some of the things I'm again recording this video because there is a lot happened recently in my life in our house. So I learned many things by the experience, especially the things about our country. Even though we guys are paying the taxes, even though we guys are doing everything for our country, but still what I have learned is the corruption is on a peak. You cannot expect any kind of support from the government until you are paying to the police, you know or until you are paying to the government services which you are taking. So be careful, guys, wherever you being stuck in any kind of situation. I just don't trust this system. Hi, say hi. Hi. So I cannot trust the system because I had a really bad experience recently. So what happened is I went to the shopping with my brother. Okay, so we were shopping, doing shopping for some clothes for the kids and toys. Okay, and so we park a bike on a roadside. There were many bikes parked there, so we also parked a bike. Okay, and my brother, he locked the bike. Okay, and he came into the market to just pick me from the place. And then we returned after 20 minutes later, and we find out that a bike got stolen. Okay, and we rushed to the police station, we rushed to the patrolling people, and they were we are not responsible for that, so you have to connect to the people who established the market is illegal, so it's your responsibility, it's not our responsibility, we cannot file the complaint. And there was so much drama happen just for the incidents. And I was like, oh, okay. And I was like, and how I was first time in the situation where I need to deal with these people. Okay, so my brother sent me to the home early, I can say the evening, because it was around time of 7 or 6 p.m. So I was at the home, and my brother, my uncle, my dad, and his friend, everyone, they went to the police station. Okay, so there was senior officer SHO. He was saying, I cannot file the complaint. I would not allow to file the complaint because it's your mistake, it's not our mistake, and we are not the responsible one. And so much drama happened, and they even didn't accept the application. And I'm like how this can be possible. Okay, so what happened, so I went the next day. Okay, I went the next day, and okay, I dress up like normally, I used to dress up, but that is something which I have is the confidence. Of course, the education really matter when you are dealing with these kind of people, in any type of place. Until you don't speak for yourself, no one going to listen to you until you have the fact. Okay, so the FHO was trying to talk to me. He was saying he was like, madam, कैसे घूम रहे हो, that kind of comment he passed. And I'm like, my brother just went for to just bringing up the documentation, we need to file a complaint, that's all I told him. Okay, but as long as I was staying alone in the police station, okay, in the village, because there was no lady, no girl, only the men, only the men, going over there, not even the single women. So that would be the obvious. Okay, so he was asking me the question. So after that, I went into the police station, and the room, there were many police officer. Okay, and The moment I told them, like, my brother came here to file a complaint last day, like yesterday, but why you guys didn't file the complaint? So I was asking question to them, and the response was that, ma'am, we are not the responsible one, so you need to talk to the SHO. We cannot file the complaint. I knew that these kind of drama is going to be happen, so I took the plus point. I already filed the complaint online, 112. I called them, but that was not even the help came. So I took that initiative that I also have to try offline. I just wanted to see, like, what they would reply to me, what is their response, because I was not present at that time when these drama happened with my brother and with my dad and uncles. So after that, I talked to them. Okay, so the police, the person, the constable, so who was there when the incident happened, like when my brother came to the police station at that time. So he went to the office room, SH room, and after that he was saying, ma'am, we are not sure, so you have to go to the SHO office and you can talk to them, and we'll see what SHO is saying. And I'm like, okay, I can just go. So I just went to their office, okay, and I talked to them, and SHO was again saying to me the same story. We are not the responsible. Okay, the market was illegal, so you, like, there are like many people who park their bike like next to the roadside. So it's not our responsibility. So it's your people's responsibility. We cannot file the complaint. And I'm like, okay, if something happened with my bike, if somebody use it to do the illegal work, okay, if somebody die with that bike, okay, if the thief using it for the bad things, so would you be taking the responsibility? Who is going to the responsibility? Because I want to cut my dad's name from the vehicle now. Okay, I know that you guys could not able to find it out, because we know how the policy works, especially the police station. So that's why I want to file the complaint. So I was saying that thing, that he was like, okay, so you can file, we can accept the complaint, and blah blah blah, he was saying. And I filed the complaint. So that was like first time my really bad experience. I mean, why, if the uneducated people going there, okay, but they need some support, but the people there, they're treating them like really badly, they guiding them like wrongly. They just wanted to have some extra money instead of their salary. Like, if you are not paying them, they would not even take the first step, because it's being like now almost like 14 to 15 days the incidents happened to me, but still there is no clue, nothing. And I was sure about that. Okay, the things is like this in India especially. So yeah, so I just like buy the second hand Activa for my dad, for my brother, yeah, so they can use for their daily stuff and those kind of things. So but that incident taught me many things, like no matter like how hard I would be thinking for my country, I would be thinking about the people of my country, but that is something which is keep stopping me to think about that. I'm saying, even though I'm living in India, I'm still saying, the guys, that is not happening around us. Even though the power of the education, even know the house system work, but that is something you cannot able to win, especially here. So my all the trust has gone from the government, from the officers, everything. So that was the experience I really want to share with you guys. Like, you cannot just chase the police, you cannot just ask them to help you. I mean, even though the incidents happen to anybody, they are like always late, they never be on time, never. So yeah, that's the thing I wanted to share with you people, that anything could happen to you anytime. So be careful, take the responsibilities of your stuff, take the responsibility of yourself in your hand, because right now the situation here in our country is on peak. you know, you are seeing the really big criminal just moving freely, they don't have any fear, nothing. Many accidents happen, many cases happening, media is full on with so much proof, even though you're just begging for the justice, but you will never get the justice in our country. So this is what I learned in past 1 week. Yeah, that's all. I hope that anybody out there who is going through the same situation, I wish you guys all the best, that you win in all the situation of your life. Yeah, so that's all I can say. Stay safe, be alert, and yeah, take care of yourself, especially. I'll meet you guys in the next vlog soon, and where I'll be sharing some of my experience, also like personal, professional, related to the education, job, life, career. Yeah, so stay tuned, stay safe. Bye bye.